Hey, Virgo. Welcome to your October reading. I'm Madeleine, if we haven't met before. And if we have met before, hey, so excited to be back. So excited to read for my Virgo friends and family. How you doing? Would love to hear how you've been doing in the interim. And as excited as I am to get into your cards, I want to give you a couple of astrological touchstones first. So, this is the month of eclipses, Virgo. We're having a solar eclipse, which is like a new moon on steroids, right? In the sign of Libra on October 14th. And for you, that is your house of money, resources, personal values, projects, things a Virgo loves. So, a new beginning, a new opportunity, some space to create something. There will be a corresponding full moon in Libra in 6 months, next March. So, you might be thinking about, what do I want to collect, create, cultivate around money, resources, projects? We can talk more about that next week. Sunday, October 8th, I will be putting up the solar eclipse horoscopes. So I'll get into the energy of the eclipse and advice for each individual sign then. And also at the end of the month, we've got the lunar eclipse, which is the full moon on steroids, right? In your sister sign, the earth sign Taurus. And that's happening in your house of journeys, expansion, travel, new horizons, learning, teaching, sharing, publishing, broadcasting, the world. If we were talking in tarot card parlance, we would say the world card. We'll see what shows up for you. Whew. So, some revelations perhaps around an idea that could get published or expanded, or a move that you would like to make that will expand your own horizons. Stay tuned. Let's get into your cards for the month. Spirit, those who seek the love and liberation of all beings. We want to know what's coming up for Virgo people in October. Virgo sun, moon, rising, stellium, and personal planet folks. What themes are arising, Spirit, and what do you want to share with Virgo? The truth for their highest good. To help them align with themselves, Spirit, and with their dreams. To help them move toward peace, security, abundance, ease, love. What do you want to share with them for the month of October, for their highest good? What do you want them to know so that they can make the best moves for their own joy, security, their ideal future, Spirit? What do they need to know for their highest good? What do we got here, Virgo? What do we got here? And a couple more. I'm hearing two. Virgo, in this month of eclipses, what do they need to know about what's going on within and around them, Spirit? Okay. And I'm going to pop your reading up right here so you're going to be able to see what I am seeing. And after we finish telling you the story of your month, I will pull a couple of cards from the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck to give you kind of your walk-in orders from Spirit. Oh, where are they at, Spirit? Where is Virgo in this story? And how do you want them to move forward? Highest good. Huh. Appropriate. Virgo things. Taking a pause. Taking inventory, like energetic and financial inventory. I mean, new moon in your second house thing. Yes. Approaching it with the right attitude. Great analysis. Very Virgo things. Woo! Yes. Well, that's why I popped the reading up there, so you can judge me. Okay. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Freaking new moon in your second house, and then Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, new beginnings. What do we know? Cups. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Let's talk about it. So the center of your spread, as I said, taking a pause, taking a step back from and just getting a little bit of distance and looking at everything that you've been putting effort, time, energy, money into. What have you been investing in and how have the returns been? Are there certain things that it's like I've been putting time and effort into this project or this whatever it is and it's going great, but there's this other one over here that has just turned out to be like a time suck or a money suck or an energy suck or whatever. You have permission to click that shit, clip it off. Like if you have a plant that is alive and well, but it's got one branch that is broken or sickly or there's something wrong with it, the plant spends a ton of energy trying to fix that part of the plant that cannot essentially be fixed, right? Not without a lot of absurd intervention. So the best thing to do for the whole organism is to clip off the sick or injured branch, because then it stops directing all that energy over there and starts directing it toward new growth. And that's what I'm hearing for you, Virgo. So, King of Swords. King of Swords knows when to, this isn't going that great. I can, clearly this isn't working for me. And elephants in the room. Ten of Swords is crowning your reading, and the Tower is showing up as what's happening around you. So, not in you or in necessarily even in your life, but like in the periphery, right? Ten of Swords is an ending. You've got the Ten of Pentacles in the basement of your reading. Tens are cards of completion, completion of cycles. And then you've got these aces that represent the beginnings of cycles. It's eclipse season. I've actually seen quite a few Ten of Swords and Towers throughout the readings that I've been doing for all of the signs, because eclipses be eclipsing things. I don't want you to be worried about this because I see actually quite a thriving future. You've got plenty working in your favor. So, whatever this is that may be falling away or that you are giving up on, which can be tough for a Virgo, it's like, well, yeah, no, it's not working, but like, I'll just keep working on it. Eventually, it'll work. And I'm not here to argue with your intuition, Virgo. If you've been here before, you've probably heard me say, like, your free will is everything. Trust your intuition above all, right? Above any tarot reader, above whatever. You want to trust yourself and go with what you feel you need to do. I see great things coming from eliminating things that aren't growing. I'll just say it that way. If it's not growing, then it might be time to clip it, or just walk away from it, or slowly put distance in between yourself and it. You know what I mean? This can allude to things like unsustainable friendships. And that's one of the ways that Spirit is telling me this is happening for some of y'all. Great time to remind you, of course, Virgo, these are general readings. So I'm getting a lot of different messages for different people. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it. It's not like that is suddenly going to occur in your life. If it doesn't resonate, you can trust that it's for some other Virgo. But for some of you, I am feeling that it's like kind of a dead end relationship, like a friendship specifically is what I'm feeling, where it's like, you know, every time he, they come over, I end up feeling drained. Like I just kind of feel like I'm their assistant or helper or counselor or babysitter or whatever. And it's like, oh, they're only contacting me when they need something. I think I can let this go. If it doesn't go both ways, if it doesn't support you back, that applies to everything. If your bank isn't doing enough for you and your money, if I'm saying that we could go from that micro to macro, okay? If it's not growing and it's not giving back whatever you're putting in, feel free to dust off. If you want to keep working on it, more power to you. I say that there's a lot of wonderful things around you because Three of Cups sits in your past, Six of Cups sits in your future. We haven't even talked about Nine of Wands and Four of Wands. I want to say with that Three of Cups and the Six of Cups, you have a ton of support, a ton of love, like friends around you, helpers around you. So again, if you're cutting off one relationship or friendship, please know that whether they're present in your life right now or not, maybe you're like, I don't have friends and I don't have other people that like I can actually lean on with that. It's eclipse season. Eclipses be eclipsing things and ushering in new things. So if that is something that you're craving or something that you are like well, I would be able to leave behind this thing or this person or this dynamic if I did feel like I had that. Well, it'd be a great time to start cultivating that and be like, well, who do I want to hang out with? And what kind of activities do I like doing? And how can I invest time? You know, again, if I'm taking an inventory and saying this is helping me and satisfying me and making me grow, and this is draining my energy, if taking a dance class or a cooking class or a pottery class or like joining a book club or whatever, like would invest in you and feel like it was returning energy to you, do that. And you will most likely meet like minded people that are a lot of fun to be with and remind you how magical life can be, how fun you are, how funny you are. I'm hearing that. It's like maybe some of y'all have been stuck, you know, King of Swordsing, boom, 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 Seven of Pentaclesing, boom, boom, boom. Fucking then 10 of Swords. It's like, God, we need a little fun. We need a little lightness. There's work, 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 work. We all work, no play. We know what the fuck happened to Jack Nicholson. We don't want it to happen to you, Virgo. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Six of Cups sitting in your future. Let's get together with people that remind us how fun we are. Maybe you have a sibling or a family member or like a friend from long, 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 long ago. It's like who knew you when you were a kid that really like brings you back to a place of just being able to be silly and giggly and not worry. These would be people, this is what Spirit is saying, is that you don't feel like you have to like sit up straight, mask up, fluff the hair. Like anybody that you have to like mask up in front of, I don't mean literally, like I mean metaphorically. I mean emotionally, psychologically. If you have to, you know, put on your fucking mask, those are not people that you want to be sharing your energy with, or at least not right now. You want to be with the kind of people that make you want to unmask, that make you want to be even more vulnerable because it's like, oh my God, there's so much safety here. This might actually be a place where I could share this desire or wish or insecurity or whatever and be received and like gently loved and told, like, oh my God, me too, dude. And that's what I'm hearing for some of you is like, some of you just need to hear that you're not alone. That like the way that you're feeling right now, it's like I've been in my head so much that like I feel a little crazy. You know what Spirit is giving me? For any of you who watched the old Simpsons before they became the awful zombie Simpsons, like long, 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 long ago in the 90s. There's an episode where Bart breaks his leg. Is it his leg? I think it's his leg. And he it's the summer and he breaks his leg and it's so depressing because like summer, it's the time for fun, it's the time to run around, do all the things, and I can't do shit. And Marge says he's becoming isolated and weird. So if you're feeling isolated and weird, don't let that stop you from getting together with people. That's why you want to get together with people digitally if being in person feels too overwhelming. Okay, so Six of Cups, reunion and renewal that comes with reunion. So sweetness, remembering who the fuck you are. And then we have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands. Nine of Wands is long suffering. It's not the 10 of Wands. It's not the point of burnout, but it is like, damn, I've been holding down this fort for a long time and I am beat up, bandaged, and tired, and I could use some support and assistance. Well, Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Four of Wands sitting in your future. Beautiful card. Four of Wands is community. It's feeling at home. It's called like the happy homecoming card or the marriage card or the commitment card, like moving in together or just visiting or family reunion. It's like celebration of us, whoever the us is. Is it family? Is it a group of friends? It's like a collective and a celebration of that collective. Again, a book club, a writing club, like this could be many different things depending on who you are. Ace of Pentacles sitting in the position of where you find yourself. A reminder, it's like 10 of Pentacles sitting in the basement or hidden, like you might not even know, but it's supporting you that you have like $1 million idea, some of you. And I'm not trying to send you off into the realm of fantasy. Like some of you have something that could really, really support you, and not just you, but like the people that you love, generations, children, organizations that you want to donate to, invest in, whatever. The possibility for that is there when you redirect the energy you've been spending on dead end shit over to this Ace of Pentacles. The great thing about a Ten of Swords is like, well, this whole thing has been burnt down to ash, but now at least the the nutrients and minerals in that ash is getting into the soil, and something more fertile can grow out of this if it is given love and care, which is what an ace demands. It's just the seed, especially with that Ace of Pentacles. It's just a seed. But we know that if just a seed is cared for in the right way, it can become infinite in resources. I fucking take a good apple seed and I put it in good soil and I take good care of it. I'm going to have an apple orchard if I give it enough time. That's what this is about. Okay? The Tower. Let's talk about it again really quick. Nobody likes to see it because nobody likes change but a wet baby. Humans, even those of us who consider ourselves adventurous, even you Virgo as a mutable sign, an adaptable, a changeable sign, you like to know where everything is and when it's coming down, when it's going up. The Tower is something outside of our control, and it is something that was unsustainable. So a job could dissolve. A relationship could dissolve without your permission, right? Ten of Swords, feeling like, what the fuck? Like a feeling of defeat or a feeling of, but I tried so hard, why didn't it work? You are not a problem. You are not the problem. You are not a problem. Life happens. Circumstances happen. If you're like twisting yourself up in knots, like I manifested this or I made that. No. Life happens. Yes, we all do have great power of manifestation and to create our own reality. We are also working alongside literally billions of other people who are able to create their own reality. And thus we have this cauldron of realities imploding, exploding, expanding, contracting. Okay? You're not the problem. You don't normally need to be told, Virgo, that you're not the center of the universe, but that's what Spirit is saying in like a funny way, in a soothing way, like, oh honey, like it didn't go wrong because you're a bad person or because you should have done this or that, or if only you had. Sometimes things need to change because it's just their time. The eclipses do not make things happen. Astrology is the big old clock in the sky saying, oh shit, it's stuff exiting and entering with surprising intensity season. So, nothing wrong with you. It's the right time. Okay? Ace of Swords, it's the right time for a new beginning. Sitting in the potential position. Are you willing to speak your truth? Are you willing to break through boldly? Break a silence, break the ice. What do you need to share? And what could that potentially create and free up for you? So much opportunity and communication flying. The key and conclusion card, 8 of Wands. When you fucking let go of all these swords, these 100-mile-per-hour doubts and detractors, it lets your fire rise. Seek and enjoy and invest in your supporters and allow them to invest back into you. Opportunities will abound when you refuse to keep investing in something that is not giving you returns. I really like this reading. I feel pretty excited for you. I feel like, yeah, the Tower is falling because that's not a home for you. The Four of Wands, that's a home for you. Let one part of your life dissolve, trusting that it's not everything and that you will be all right. So let's close this reading, Virgo, with, like I said, a little guidance from Spirit, a little insight from your stars. So Spirit, knowing what Virgo is walking through in the month of October, what piece of advice or insight do you want to offer them? Wow. Wow. So we love to see sun, which you can see here. It says source. And then you have the card for the 4th house, which is the house of home, family, roots, the platform from which you could launch. So, source from the people that you consider family, from the people that feel like home. The people that feel like home. Source from them. Let them support you, and you will be able to go to amazing new places. That's exciting, Virgo. I'm curious if you know what this is. Please let me know. Comments, stories, questions. Let me know. I'm ridiculously excited to be back. So happy that you took the time to listen to this reading. If you ever want to get a personal reading, you can do that on my website, madelinethevillagewitch.com. I appreciate you deeply, Virgo. And if I don't see you in your video horoscope next week, then I hope I will see you in your mid-month tarot reading. Bye, Virgo.